4. I'm back with another review on Monday Night Raw. We are, I think we are we got one more week left until Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank is next Saturday, so we got one more week left. This is how the show ended. Judgment Day holds all the gold. We will talk about this show. We'll talk about the matches, the qualifying matches, what we think about the Wyatt Sit, and the great videotape with Bo Dallas, Taylor Widow, and Uncle Howdy. Um, there's a lot to talk about here. We will talk about the news and rumors and AEW ratings. When will Woman Reigns come back? When The Rock come back? And WWE has also released the WrestleMania Behind the Curtain. That gonna be released in 2 weeks, I think, on July 3rd. So now we'll talk about how they changed the plan between from Rock and Roman to Cody and Roman. Um, I will do. I think I will do an NXT review tomorrow. Since my birthday tomorrow. Cause tomorrow is gonna be June 25th. Now it is 11:10. I will be on here for a while. Maybe 2 hours. Maybe an hour and 30 minutes. I'll be on here until it hit until the clock struck midnight, and we can celebrate my birthday. Make sure you guys hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel on YouTube, on Facebook, and Twitter. Make sure you guys wish me happy birthday. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all support. Enjoy this video. Now, this is how Monday Night Raw ended. Liv Morgan helped Judgment Day win the World Tag Team titles. I don't mind it. Balor and JD are a great tag team. These two guys have history. Balor trained JD to get him ready for the main roster. And, as much as I'm over the Judgment Day, anything but Awesome Truth. Midnight Truth went nowhere. Those titles were like joke. A lot of people were over. I was over it. I was done with Midnight Truth being champion. I get why they did at WrestleMania to give R-Truth a moment at WrestleMania, but every week that went by, what we've been seeing for the past 2 months with them as champions was shit. It was a comedy. They would book up jokes. Thank God they took it off of them. I think Balor and JD may be transitional champions, and then we'll drop this to a tag they may believe on. I don't know. Now they won here because Liv Morgan helped them. Braun Strowman got involved. Braun Strowman is still feuding with the Judgment Day for whatever reason. I don't know why. But Liv Morgan helped them. Liv Morgan been the best thing about this entire thing with her and Dominic. Oh, I wanted to let me skip this. Might as well skip this. I can show you guys the message that will take place next week. Oh, I think it's after. Alright. Hold on. Let me get down here. Wait, I paused it. My bad. Alright, hold on for a minute. Alright, here we go. I want to show you guys the masses. That's gonna be WrestleMania. Let me show y'all the masses here. Now, this will happen on SmackDown with the debut of Jacob Fatu. I think Roman Reigns will come back pretty soon. We don't know if The Rock gonna come back. Hopefully at Money in the Bank or SummerSlam, because they did advertise this 6-man tag for the pay-per-view. Cody Rhodes, WWE champion, Randy Orton and Kevin Owens against the Bloodline in the 6-man tag next Saturday at Money in the Bank in Toronto. Now, since we have 4 members of Bloodline, is Solo going to be in the 6-man or is it going to be Jacob Fatu? Because somebody can be at ringside. Maybe a Tonga Lower and Tama Tonga. We won't know. Maybe we'll see Jacob Fatu make a debut at the pay-per-view. Or maybe it's Solo. I don't know. But anyway, that's going to be the match. It makes sense because I don't want to see Cody and Solo at Money in the Bank. Now, I did hear some rumors from wrestler figures saying that Cody Rhodes and Soul Sikoa might be your main event for SummerSlam in August. I hope not. I hope there's no troll and a swerve. I don't want to see that. I have no interest in that because that's not a match I want to see. Solo's not a main event. He's not a top guy. And plus, they already did Solo and Cody on Friday, so and that match for like what 2 minutes? It was like nothing. It was just to hype up Jacob Fatu coming to WWE finally. So I hope not. But I don't know who's gonna win this match. Maybe the heel go over or the babyface go over. We could get Roman Reigns show up or The Rock showing up. We won't know. We have to wait and see. But anyway, that's the match for Money in the Bank. It could main event. I know last year we had the Bloodline Civil War that main evented and something happened. We had a shocking finish with Roman Reigns being pinned in 2.5 years. So maybe they could main event. Now, who wins here? I'm not sure. I see if I can skip this. Cause I do have some other matches. Next week on Monday Night Raw, the Go Home Show in Boston. I will be there for the Go Home Show. It's my hometown. Boston is my hometown, so I will be there to see this. Sheamus versus Drew McIntyre versus Ilya Dragunov. This match is unpredictable. These qualifying matches have been triple threat matches, and they've been unpredictable till we don't know who's gonna win it. I think maybe Ilya Dragunov, because he's someone new, he just got to the main roster. I think he should win it, but I wouldn't be surprised if Drew McIntyre wins it, even though I want him to. It wouldn't make any sense. I don't think he needs it. He's gonna be in time matches regardless. Sheamus doesn't need to be in it, so it's between Drew McIntyre and Ilya Dragunov. It's about new people and people who never had an opportunity at the World Champion. Give it to Dragunov. We got Jey Uso, Carmelo Hayes, we got Andrade, we got Chad Gable. Dragunov could win this match. We could see CM Punk next week in Boston, and we could see him screw over Drew McIntyre. Here's the triple threat for the woman: Zoe Stark, Dakota Kai, Ivy Nile. Maybe Dakota Kai could win this. I'll go with her. I think she's likely to win this match, so I'm gonna go with her. I think Dakota Kai will win that. Oh wait, we got Dominic and Rey Mysterio in the ring because we did get an interaction tonight on the show with Rey and Dominic. So that will be next Monday. We'll see who wins that. We'll see what happens there. It's been a year now since the two have touched. And for next week, we got for the Women's World Championship, Liv Morgan defending against Zelina Vega. I get why it's not on the pay per view because there's probably not gonna be that many matches on the pay per view. There could be 5 or 6 matches, maybe 5 matches. Because we got 2 ladder matches. We got the World Champion. We got the 6-man tag. There may be 5 matches for Money in the Bank. I think 5 or 6. So Liv Morgan, she'll be defending on Monday Night Raw next week. We'll see who wins this match. It could main event or it could open the show. We won't know. But obviously Liv Morgan's gonna retain. This is a nice filler feud for her championship. It's a good opportunity for Vega because she hasn't really done much. Oh, I already showed you that. Oh wait, hold on. Oh yeah, that's the new Deadpool movie. Alright. Now let me show you guys the podcasters. Now, my video was sponsored by Wrestling Inc., Good Might Work Commentaries, Fightful Wrestling, Post Wrestling, No DQ, Argo. I got more than way to hit that like button.
That Chad Gable walks past going into the arena, and he doesn't want the cameras. He's covering up his face. He's trying to cover up his thing, his wound. And as he walks past this production truck, there is a image of Alexa Bliss on the truck. And it's not Alexa Bliss like the pretty blonde Alexa Bliss. It's the Wyatt version of Alexa Bliss. I know.
Alright. Skip these commercials.
No.
Alright, here we go.
Rumors of his demise were greatly exaggerated. He said he cannot be killed, and two monsters couldn't get it done, and a Money in the Bank, two more monsters he would get past, and then he would be.
Alright, let me go back to this. Go back to my podcast that I just told y'all.
Quite the collection. People bought this. Yeah. I don't know if it's such a lesser known fact these days. Simon Cowell actually executive producer and the people.
Alright.
Before there was any QR codes or anything, we got that tease that the Uncle Howdy character in the Bray Wyatt legacy on WWE was not done. That tease, that was the big thing, the big news that came out of that documentary. I say all that to say, again, maybe a new strategy of how WWE approaches certain things, certain little cliffhangers, little red herrings. Maybe
Liv Morgan helped Judgment Day win the title. A troublemaker.
Which they played later on the show, which basically showed Uncle Howdy interviewing Bo Dallas. And they acknowledged and brought up Bray Wyatt's death. And we had kind of, prior to this group debuting, been speculating that that might be what's fueling this group and this faction's motivation. Because they're going to have some faction that's terrorizing people. I was kind of already thinking that probably what they're doing is, Bo Dallas is traumatized by his brother's death and that he's manifesting this faction in a way to cope with that or whatever. And that might be kind of what they're doing based on the interview. I'll know. Yeah, I'm sure she's going to be very, very successful in it.
Yeah. Now, there's a lot of news and rumors. You guys know Caleb Braxton leaving WWE pretty soon. We know that the Royal Rumble and other major events will be in Indianapolis. Here's JD from New York. How did WWE follow up with the Y6 debut? Now, this is what we got on WWE television. This is how the show opened up with Drew McIntyre stealing. He stole Seth Rollins. He stole from CM Punk a wristband during the Vicious SmackDown attack. Probably, and he said it from his wife AJ. See how personal the feud have been? So hopefully we see CM Punk next week and he cost Drew McIntyre the qualifying match. And then we can set up the match at SummerSlam. The first match to open the show was Braun Breaker versus Ilya Dragunov. I mean, not Dragunov, it was Ludwig Kaiser. They had a very good match. Sheamus came out, caused it a DQ. Braun Breaker hit Sheamus with a huge spear, so he still looked strong. Now, Braun Breaker and Ludwig Kaiser, they did a heel versus heel match where no one can lose. Braun Breaker can't lose because of the dominant streak that he's on, and Kaiser can't lose because he's been winning matches, he's been protected, trying to impress Gunther. So Sheamus came out, caused the DQ because Sheamus and Ludwig Kaiser are still like feuding. Braun Breaker, he should be up there with Sami Zayn. I don't think we saw Sami Zayn tonight. Oh, actually we did. I forgot. I think I missed this backstage segment. Braun Breaker will finally get a shot at Sami Zayn IC title at what? At Money in the Bank. So the match made official. Gonna be Breaker and Zayn at Money in the Bank. We're gonna win that match. I can't wait for that. That might be your fifth match. So those could be your 5 matches. We have the 2 ladder matches for the men and women. We have the 6-man tag with Cody, Kevin, Randy, and the Bloodline. We got Seth and Damian Priest. And Sami Zayn and Braun Breaker. So those are your 5 matches for the pay-per-view. Something wrong with my connection. It keeps on dying. I don't know why, but it won't connect for some reason. So, as I was saying, Lyra Valkyria qualified Money Bank. By the time she's doing something on this show, she hasn't done jack shit. She's getting some reaction. The crowd kind of knows her. I'm glad that she picked Kyrie Zane, not Shayna Baszler. I wanted Shayna to win because Shayna's too good to be a tag team. Shayna Baszler should be getting the push, but she may not. Why would they need a baby face in this match, so I'm glad she won it. She getting an opportunity. I don't think she'll win it. It was a decent match. Dominic Mysterio accidentally helped Liv Morgan against Rey Mysterio and Zelina Vega. Yeah, so as I said earlier, that's what it caused. Okay, like Liv Morgan, she was out here talking, and Vega, she came out, challenged her to a match next week for the title. Dominic came out. You know, the crowd still booed Dominic. Like the crowd did not let Dominic talk on the microphone. You know, it's been a year now since the fans haven't given him so much heat. I think we're over it. I don't think we want to see it no more. I think we want to see Dominic talk on the microphone, but you still get the heat from the crowd, even though things are different. We have different storylines. Rhea Ripley's hurt. Dominic, he had this mustache. I don't think fan. I think I'm over it. Of the fan booing Dominic and not letting him talk. I'm over it. But anyway, the 7 was fine here. It sets up, as I said earlier, Rey Mysterio and Dominic next week. It's been a year since we saw them at WrestleMania. We're gonna see it again next week. Liv Morgan, as I said, for the title, for the Women's Championship against Zelina Vega. Should be a good match. It's up that not on the pay-per-view. I think Vega should be on the pay-per-view, but what do I know? Who knows? Maybe Liv Morgan can be on the pay-per-view. We also got a we got a vague promo package with Seth Rollins, Road to Recovery. This is a very good vignette. The hard work that he did, the workhorse, him carrying Monday Night World Champion, him wrestling twice at WrestleMania with a button out knee. With Dominic defending Liv Morgan. He was. Laura been waiting 10 years for Money in the Bank. 10 years. Chad Gable defeated Braun Strowman and Bronson Reed. They were shocking to me. Very surprising. I thought Bronson Reed was going to win it because Bronson Reed been on TV for a while. He hadn't really done anything on Monday Night Raw. Braun Strowman, he freed with the Judgment Day. But Chad Gable won Money in the Bank. Is he going to win it? I don't know. I don't think he will, but Chad Gable won Money in the Bank. Chad Gable won the qualified match. He will be in Money in the Bank next Saturday. I hope that the rumors aren't true that where he wins the briefcase and they somehow change the rule where you can catch him on the mid card title. I don't want to see that. And I wouldn't like that either. But Chad Gable won it. After Chad Gable won, now he only won because Judgment Day came out and attacked Braun Strowman. They beat him up on the ramp, so they screwed him over. Chad Gable went to the top rope, hit the moonsault on Bronson Reed, got the 1, 2, 3, and after the match was over, we had a special delivery from the Y6. We had Nikki Cross. She came out there. She scared Chad Gable. She also went to Michael Cole and gave him a box that had a tape in it. And later on in the show, that tape was Bo Dallas talking about the death of brother Bray Wyatt when they were Wakanda. And I thought that was a great tape that they showed. Thought it was wonderful. Chad Gable out for Academy family, and they said no, they turned him down. We also got a tease and the Creed brothers and Ivy Nile. After this 7 was over, we had the Creed brothers and Chad Gable. So they're clearly foreshadowing what's gonna happen in the future. Hopefully. And I think that's great. The Creed brothers need something to do. Turn him heel, pair him with Chad Gable. I don't know where Otis go. I think he'll be fine on his own. I think we'll still have the Alpha Academy, just not with Chad Gable. We had Alba Fire and Isla Dawn defend the women's titles against Kaden Carter and Katana Chan. This match for like what, 4 minutes? Maybe 5? Probably 4 minutes. Albert fired out on one, and there's nothing matched out of the waist. Damage Control attacked them, so clearly Damage Control wants their title back. We didn't see Jade and Bianca. I get that they're on SmackDown. As I said earlier, we had the Wyatt delivery package to Michael Cole. And then we had a pretty good segment with Damian Priest and Seth Rollins wait the stage for their title. I thought the promos had been decent. Damian Priest is okay on the mic. Seth Rollins I think a lot better. They did raise some stakes here in this match where if Damian Priest loses to Seth Rollins, he has to leave the Judgment Day. There's the vignette about Bo Dallas opens up to Uncle Howdy about his brother Bray Wyatt. We had Karrion Kross defeat Kofi Kingston. AOP attacked Xavier Woods backstage and that distracted Kofi, which helped Kross to beat Kofi. This match was pretty quick. It felt less. Like what, 3 minutes? It really did feel less. Alright. Is this the news and rumors? Listen to my excuses. AEW Dynamite scores victory, low ratings. There's also some rumors about Shane McMahon showing up in AEW. I don't know why. Don't know who came up with that idea.
Money, and I want to take care of my family, and that pays.
Believe that we're going to be seeing this triple threat with Sheamus, Drew, and Ilya. I feel like they need to make that one. That needs to be the main event, or even the opening match. Someone said that one needs to go like no commercial breaks. Just let them go at least 20 minutes, because if I get anything less than the match that I want, I am going to be very, very disappointed. I am going into this expecting to get a full course meal with this match. I need this match to be, I need it to meet my expectations as a fan, because I'm really looking forward to that. So I'm liking the way that this is going. I like that this was very clear. He came out, he's pissed, he makes his intentions clear for the Money in the Bank. I thought that was really great. But the thing with Drew and CM Punk, Sean, is that I feel like everyone is sort of conflicted. Like there's moments where you're rooting for CM Punk. There's moments where you're rooting for Drew McIntyre. This almost doesn't feel clear-cut babyface heel. To some, they may see it as clear-cut babyface versus heel. But I feel like both guys have sort of toned the line where 1 second I'm looking at Drew and I'm like, he's sort of a babyface to me. And then the next he's a heel. And I like it because that's real life in a way. In a way, sometimes you're going to see an argument between two people that are.
And they want it.
Right, so she does have that news background now. She has the. He was just really busy, but I feel like he's always really busy.
Or you eat Takis, I assume you drink Mountain Dew.
No. So
3-hour break. Denise, I saw your interview with Jacob Fatu blew up after his debut.
Here's Solomon the Sound Off who this. Alright. Why says update after last week's massacre? Zombie Chad Gable. An alien.
Person was like, I really wanted an interview with Fatu. I really wanted an interview with Fatu, but there was obviously something that whatever got in the way, right?
Like 7 kids. It's hard for
I know, but whenever like MLW offered any media, they always told me who from the want. He was on the roster, so of course I was gonna say Fatu. And so every time MLW star came to me saying, "Who do you want?" I said Fatu. And every time it didn't work out, right? So then finally I go to that Wrestling Revolver event in Los Angeles, and I remember it was one of those things where it was like, oh, whoever you can get backstage does an interview. Okay, great. And I remember seeing Fox, and I had ring announced him a couple of times in GCW, so I knew that he was a nice guy based off of that. But even then, I was still a little nervous because he's very like intimidating, right? Like you think like, oh my god, like I don't really want to go up to him and bother him and be like, hey, do you want to do an interview? So I don't even remember what happened or how if I asked him or if the PR guy asked him, but he came up and he was like, yeah, like let's do it. And I was like, oh my god, he is so nice. And instantly I
Up button. That really helps the channel and helps me out. I would appreciate it. Also, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel, and memberships and super chats are both open. I do have a members only video, maybe two of them coming to the channel in just a couple of weeks. And this is your day Night Raw show for June 24th. 2024. I'm your host, Jason. As always, coming to you live from the OTS Beer Garden. Thank you guys so very much for joining me on this Monday night, wherever you may be. Monday Night Raw tonight, man. Another solid show. WWE, not as good as last week. I will say that right now, up front and center, not as good as last week, as I felt myself a little bored, honestly, by some aspects of this show, but they did a very good job again in this build towards Money in the Bank, getting us to Money in the Bank. We had Money in the Bank qualifiers tonight. We had more Judgment Day hijinks and antics with Liv Morgan still chasing Dominic Mysterio, and Dominic Mysterio playing hard to get. And Liv Morgan weaseling her way into the Judgment Day. Damian Priest basically saying tonight for second week in a row, and if you guys watched me last week, I called it out then, and I'm going to call it out again tonight. Damian Priest with a very huge Easter egg. Judgment Day needs him more than he needs the Judgment Day. He doesn't need the Judgment Day, apparently. We'll see how that comes into effect when he defends the World Heavyweight Championship against Seth Rollins at Money in the Bank. But Monday Night Raw was another solid show tonight. Storylines progressed. And we got one tremendous Uncle Howdy sit down with Bo Dallas, Taylor Rotunda, in week 2 of the Wyatt family, or the Wyatt Six, back on WWE television. 4 minutes. Tremendous sit down. Bo Dallas explaining and going over the most important question in all of pro wrestling. Why? Why are they here? Why are they on Monday night? What are they doing? That's all I needed to see. Absolutely brilliant sit down. Tremendous sit down. Bo Dallas and Uncle Howdy going over the ever-important question of why they are here, why the Wyatt Six has formed. What they'll be doing, I have no idea. But they did make their presence known again against Chad Gable, who qualified for the Money in the Bank ladder match tonight. Money in the Bank qualifiers tonight, up and down the show. Chad Gable advanced, and Lyra Valkyrie, the ladies. It's a very good show from Indianapolis, Indiana. Michael Cole doing commentary at the start of the show with The Miz, who, in my honest opinion, did not do a bad job. And I can absolutely see Mr. Mike Mizanin transfer his WWE career from in-ring to color commentator at some point when he wants to hang up the boots. I thought he did a very good job. In fact, I actually thought he sounded pretty decent, more so than Pat McAfee on any given week. Michael Cole, though, did most of the show by himself because of the Judgment Day, getting a tag team title match, R-Truth making a deal with Liv Morgan, and then Uncle Howdy and
The Mask will see them out of costume. And they can explore, other aspects of their characters, just flesh them out a little bit more and let us into the mind of each of these individuals. To me, that is what makes this story potentially very interesting, and not just something that people are going to look at or roll their eyes at. It gives me a lot of hope to see where this is going to go going forward. The other big story coming out of the show tonight, and I'm very happy about this, we have new World Tag Team Champions. Finally, hallelujah. First time since WrestleMania. R-Truth and Miz won the tag team titles. We have new champions, Finn Balor and JD McDonough, back in the Judgment Day. But I'm just happy that it's off Miz and R-Truth. This has run its course. This ran its course a month after WrestleMania. This ran its course 2 weeks after WrestleMania. Finally. And it's tied into the Liv Morgan story. If you're a fan of the Liv Morgan story with Dominic Mysterio, you're just a fan of Liv, those out there, this was the show for you, because this woman was all over the show. She was in the ring, she was in the back, she was costing R-Truth and Miz the tag team titles. She was the last person we saw. At the end of the show, you had Michael Cole comparing her to Yoko Ono, calling her the Yoko Ono of the Judgment Day. She was all over the place tonight. But it ties into this ongoing Judgment Day story where you can see the cracks beginning to form. And I say beginning, I mean, they've been there for a while, but the cracks are really starting to show in the Judgment Day between Finn Balor and Damian Priest. Damian Priest, also on this show, accepting a very interesting little bet with Seth Rollins to add some stakes to their World Heavyweight Championship match that is coming up at Money in the Bank. Rollins had an interesting little proposition for him. We already know the title's on the line, but he added 2 stipulations to the match. One if he loses, and one if Damian Priest wins. And that is also going to fan the flames of an eventual Judgment Day split. Drew McIntyre quit 1 week ago on this television show. He came out, didn't have anything to say. He said, I can't do this anymore. I quit. And he walked out of the building. He walked right into Chicago on Friday night and left CM Punk a bloody mess. He destroyed CM Punk and left him for dead in his hometown. And he took something very personal from CM Punk, which he had with him tonight when he showed up.
Like, let's just take whatever he can throw.
Oh,
But he's
man.
so like clean cut though. That almost kind of makes you want to hate him a little bit more because he's so clean cut and perfect and polished, and you're like, oh, slapping imperfection on you.
Now, Raw and his place in the match is still his. So it went on as originally scheduled. So we get to tonight's show, and Chad Gable wins his Money in the Bank qualifier. Great. We'll go over what I think there. But at the end of the match, Nikki Cross comes and crawls her way into the ring amongst the fog and the smoke and the eeriness and the spookiness of the Wyatt 6 entrance. She comes from underneath the ring, and she gets into the ring and starts crawling over to Chad Gable. As he turns around, he falls backwards into the turn.
Hit that like button as well, because that does help out the video quite a bit. And you can get the super chats on in as well. Right on cue. Right on cue. Oh, Aaron is getting us started. I love it with the $50 Gunther bomb. That's the way I like it. I love seeing it. Hey, Aaron, thank you for the $50 super chat brought from Aaron Rogerio. And Barry, thank you as well. So yes, I will be reading.
Just everything that he did there, because he sort of goes in and kind of does a lot of what we've seen in some of his other matches. He does the bit where he runs the ropes, he does the shoulder tackle, he did that clothesline off the ring apron to Ludwig on the commentary table. That was another cool little feat that he did there. So he was handling business up.
I am expecting her to sign. Been huge demand from New Japan and other places.
And every time it didn't work out, right? So then finally I go to that Wrestling Revolver event in Los Angeles, and
Stale and boring, and it goes very fast. Not to take anything away from Bray, but it didn't really maintain its interest because it was mostly theatrics and less in ring. At some point, I talked about this specifically on my own. I talked about this last week. I talked about it with Salamanca on Tuesday Night Titans. They need to find a medium, a happy medium, from what happens off screen and then translate it to what happens in the ring. They did not let Bray Wyatt. It was mostly theatrics and spoken word and vignettes and promos. And then it never translated to the ring. And we all know that man could wrestle. They cannot make the same mistake with the Wyatt Six. I said this time and time and time again in the reports, they need to wrestle. At some point, the masks have to come off and they have to wrestle. I said last week, I don't want to see characters on television with no substance. I want to see some sort of humanized Wyatt Six away from the masks. I get it that everybody loves the characters and what they stand for and what they signify. But I want to see the people underneath the masks. I want to see Bo Dallas. I want to see Nikki Cross. I want to see Eric Rowan. I want to see Joe Gacy. I want to see Dexter Lumis. I want to see their facial expressions. I want to see them in the ring wrestling as their characters, not with the fucking masks on. There has to be a happy medium. Jason and I on Tuesday attributed it to The Undertaker. A lot of people were like, hey, this is the best debut in history of WWE. No. Man, you got some slick competition there. We're not labeling this the greatest debut of all time in WWE. It's not.
Exactly.
It wasn't even the best debut last week. Jacob Fatu owns that right. The WWE, a lot of people were claiming this was the modern day Undertaker debut. Man, that's some lofty expectations you're putting on the Wyatt Six. I mean, there's only one Undertaker. I get it. I get it. You guys are excited, but the similarities between what the Wyatt Six and the Undertaker do are there. You see it. But the Undertaker didn't stay dead his entire career. The Undertaker didn't stay impervious his entire career. The Undertaker shed some of that and became a humanized version of the dead man, while the theatrics remained. The entrance remained, the ambiance, the character remained. But as the Undertaker grew older, he somehow got better. He was impervious to pain at one point. He was not playing that character later on in his career when he was having classic fucking matches up and down the card. That's the same exact formula that the Wyatt Six needs.
KE775 says, I thought Kyrie looked great for Money in the Bank.
So too, again, just sort of going back to what I had said earlier about Adam Pearce, I did not like that he was all clueless as to why Braun Breaker was pissed. Like, I'm stuck.
This was good stuff. Sheamus laying out prominently featured, but you don't have to take a loss or anything like.
Beginning, I like the way that they started presenting Myra right away. You know, her making it into the finals, getting squat.
Not sure if you guys realize.
So he said he got in the ring. He said that everyone was talking about how he quit last week, but they're not talking about that now. He prayed for this, and he made it.
Sitting there as human. And then they basically went over everything as to why they are here, answering the question of how do you answer the critics? And don't you think that you're exploiting your brother's death by assuming his role here? Man, that was fucking great shit. Why they're here, why he's doing this in honor of his brother, what his brother meant to him, why they're here. here, why these individuals were chosen, what the whole process was. We'll go over exactly what was said in the interview a little bit later, but that was a tremendous sit-down. The way that it was filmed, the way that it came off, the facial expressions of Uncle Howie smiling while he was answering these questions, seriously smiling. And then you got Taylor Rotunda Bo Dallas, who poured every ounce of fucking emotion that he had into this promo. Sat there, basically trembling with emotion. And we're talking about his brother's death and why he's donning the mask and why he's doing this. Something that his brother was so great at, what his brother meant to him. The closest that they had. How all he wanted in his career was to stand next to Bray and do this thing together and run the world together. And then they had it all fall apart with his passing. As he explained, nobody will ever understand the pain that I feel without him.
I hated it because he did the headbutt, right? But it was so noticeably like 4 miles apart. And so it was one of those things where you're like, I kind of hate that I saw that. Like, why did I see that? Let me erase that from my eyeballs. And so this time it was unfortunately him getting caught up in the ropes. And then there was again, he was doing the running like shoulder tackle on Bronson Reed and like barely touched Bronson Reed, and Bronson Reed sold it. That was another one, catching Gable. That almost not catching Gable. That was another moment. It's just, I've been noticing this too much, and I'm trying not to, but it's hard.
And he had an extended period off. I think he's probably still got some rust and all that stuff. But it was a scary looking spot. It looked like he broke the damn rope with his head.
Dude, the right side of the ring, the last couple of weeks, that was where we saw Damian. That was where we saw Braun. Now, the other Braun, Braun Strowman. You know what I'm saying? It's too much happening on that side.
Yeah. Chad Gable gets the win. And the Knicks, it played out almost exactly as I said it would.
What did?
Chad Gable goes backstage to meet with Otis. And it's a little bit different. I thought Otis might be like, you know what? I should have been there for you. And there's still time for that. But Chad Gable was like, listen, I'm not going to say what happened last week. My life flashed before my eyes. I realize I've been a jerk. And I needed to apologize to you guys about this. And Otis is like, you hurt me. You hurt us. He wasn't buying it. Maxine was buying it a little more. She was like, listen, you bothered him. You hurt him. I'll talk to him. I'll see what we can get. It's kind of hard to put the genie back in the bottle there and then redo this because, like, I feel kind of bad for Gable. Almost hurt last week, and I feel like that sympathy should be more on Otis. This is a wait and see for me. I don't know how I'm feeling about this yet. I'm interested, but before we get to what happened afterwards, who showed up, which I also predicted. What did you think about Gable's words to Otis and Maxine and Cesaro?
I gotta be honest with you. This whole time I kept thinking about Christina Aguilera's genie in the bottle the second you mentioned it. So I was trying to find a way to incorporate it into what I was about to say. And then when the moment came, I choked and I had nothing. I was about to say, well, never mind, I don't even know what else to say. Anyways, I get what you're saying with this.
Yes.
Because, Sean, I'm conflicted here. It was so clear that Chad Gable was the villain, right? Last couple of weeks, he's been the I mean, I had gone into it still expecting Tiffany to win, but until obviously all of the girls are in, it's sort of looking like it could really be anybody's briefcase right now.
I agree. I thought that Lyra had the exact kind of up in the ropes looked bad. Go ahead, Denise.
Oh, no, I was listening to that. I was agreeing with that. I feel like there's been some moments that have been a little rough. I kind of hate that I saw that. Like, why did I see that? Let me erase that from my. He did the headbutt, right? But it was so noticeable.
Well, I think this will be very, very good for her. Alba and Isla defeated Katana and Hayden in the damage Control attack the Unholy Union. Alba and Isla getting a win. Sure. I'd like to see Damage Control get some wins as a tag team as well. I don't have a problem with Caden and Katana losing here as well. Alba and Isla didn't win anything for a very long time until they got the titles. This is going to be another point that I bring up later. I am so sick of people not winning matches and then just being put in the title matches. It's become an epidemic in WWE. Title shots off the wall. People say, "Well, why don't you complain when AEW does it?" I do all the time. Complain when it happens in TNA. Complain when it happens in WWE. Don't like it, but Alba and Isla are making the most of what they can do. I like their double teamwork here, of which I've not seen much of in the last year. They're barely on the show. But, yeah, how do you feel about this?
I'm gonna keep this the way they kept this match. Short and sweet.
Juan Ortega says, Forbidden Door Week, Panthers W. Great.
Is cool. And whatever is cool will always get cheered. Whether you're a heel or a babyface, doesn't matter. That's how the NWO got up, right? They were the cool heels. Braun Breaker's not trying to be, but he's the cool heel.
Are on the outside of the ring, and Kaiser
Absolutely fucking chills when you speak about Bray Wyatt.
Getting the Royal Rumble next year. And then some. The Lucas Oil, which seats around 70,000 plus, is getting Rumble, SummerSlam, and WrestleMania over the next few years. A lucrative deal for that one stadium. Kind of reminds me of the Barclays. Honestly. Back in the day when the Barclays had like some 75 years.
No bitter endings.
Alright. Let me get back to here. See the other podcasters on this show. Okay. That's how Monday Night Raw ended.
The side bet that Seth Rollins makes. It's like, we got ourselves a. He says, watch another team.
I haven't seen it in forever.
Go watch it.
That's not the. Sorry, I was confusing it with John Tucker Must Die for some reason.
No,
I haven't seen. I don't think I've ever seen Not Another Teen Movie. Yeah, I was confusing it with John Tucker Must Die.
You need to watch it. But Seth Rollins says, if I don't win the title, I'll never challenge for it again. And if you lose, we'll see if you can stand on your own because you have to beat the judgment day. So I see this playing out as Seth Rollins winning because I can't imagine a world where they don't have to challenge the title. And the Judgment Day implosion is something I kind of see developing towards SummerSlam because that's a whole story in its own. We're going to talk about, you can also mention Gunther came out, Big Man is back, it's great. We didn't really need him on TV the last few weeks, as you had mentioned last week. Didn't have a lot of purpose there. Now he's got a purpose there because what Gunther is doing is saying, hey guys, just after you made this little bet, you got to deal with me. So even if you win, you also lose. I thought this was really fantastic stuff. And Seth Rollins was playing off of people not buying Damian Priest as a world champion, but he did it in a kayfabe perspective. There are a lot of people that are like, "Oh, don't see him as a main eventer, yada yada." Seth Rollins was saying that, but he was playing it off of unique Judgment Day, unique crutch, etc. So this is all very cleverly done.
I thought it was interesting, by the way, that Damian Priest said that the Judgment Day needed him more than he needed them. And I'm thinking, oh, did your friends hear that? That's got to play into something at some point, because I think that's them planting seeds, because you just don't go out and say that. You just don't, right? And so I thought that part of it was interesting. I'm glad that they added this additional little bet to it. It just gives it a little bit more, a little bit more reason to wonder, hey, what's really going to happen? Because I feel like you and I, we broke this match down last week, and you and I were on different pages in terms of who we think is coming out on top. And I feel like this really is sort of a toss up here. I feel like there are good cases to be made for Seth Rollins and good cases to be made for Damian Priest going over in this match. And I like that. I like that going into Money in the Bank. I'm not entirely sure what is going to go down here. In regards to Gunther, that was my favorite part, because he came out exactly at the right moment. Like you said, it was all about, hey, yes, you guys have this going on, but reminder, like you said, I'm next. So you guys can celebrate for 1 minute, but that's going to end very quickly, because then you're going to become my problem. And I really, really enjoyed that. And I like how he said that whoever goes up against him is going to be seen as lesser than. They're not going to be seen as the same kind of man that he's seen as. And I thought that was good. He came out, he was respectable, and he was menacing and threatening all in one. So this was good.
Great. I agree. Also, to clarify, Seth said as long as Damian is champion, he will challenge again, which is a little bit more plausible. Karrion Kross defeating Kofi Kingston thanks to a distraction from Final Testament, who was whooping Xavier's ass backstage. Listen, Karrion Kross looks like $1,000,000 right now. He looks great. He's in incredible shape. I've always thought that his like sort of shit stirring Sean O'Hare-ish type of gimmick can work. I know that a lot of people have preconceived notions of him. I like him. I think that he's underrated compared to what, not compared to his NXT push, but compared to his perception online. This one do anything for you?
I like the backstage attack. I think that this is something that they needed to implement a lot sooner with the Final Testament, because they are supposed to be a threatening group, and not yet have they seen threatening at all. So I thought that the backstage attack was something that the group definitely needed, just to give them a little bit of a leg up. But that was sort of about it. That was really the only thing that I thought was good during this whole thing.
We've got Tony saying, so Seth versus Gunther for SummerSlam is about to be the match. They telegraphed the hell out of him. There's someone from JD going to screw him when he says that JD needs him on, or Judgment Day needs him on. Yeah, I think that they set the stage there, definitely. Crazy 101 says, if Jacob Russell the Money in the Bank, how is that possible? Time and WWE can manage to make a lot of different things work. Well, oh my gosh, this thing we saw. After the Chad Gable match, smoke fills the ring. We see Nikki Cross emerge. She takes a package out, which both us and Russell Votes had.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's 12 o'clock. It is now 12 o'clock. It's June 25th, 2024. I'm 24 years old. I just turned 24 years old. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you guys hit that like button, leave a comment, please subscribe to my channel. I just want to say thank you for watching. All my fans who are here, let's hope I get 100 views and at least 10 likes, 20 likes. Just want to say 24 years old. I'm still doing my wrestling reviews. I'm still doing podcasting. Um, hold on for a minute. My able to show you my channel. So just want to show you my channel for a minute. only 85 subscribers, close to 90. That was last year for Monday Night Raw. Now next week is June 30, I believe. I will be doing. I think it's June 30. Yeah, I think next week is June 30. That's Monday. I will be going to Monday Night Raw in Boston, Massachusetts, and I will. I'll make sure I have a longer video, and I will record. Make sure I have a longer video, so I will be doing that. Alright, there's my live stream. These are the games I've been playing. The Call of Duty. These are the most popular videos. Like what? 300 views, 200. These are the more popular. I'm hoping that I get more views than this. Let's hope I get more views than this. Down to like 50. Alright. The Classic Castle. There's my review. That's 172 views. Hopefully I get more views for this one. Now let's go back to this.
What is up?
Enough with their commercials.
Zelina Vega comes out. Shout out to Kyle from Paper Buff. I saw his tweet. He goes, "Why does Zelina Vega always dress like an asshole?" And I thought the same thing. When she came out there wearing that, I like Zelina Vega just fine, but it seems like she is 98% outfit and 2% everything else. Her shit is always so over the top, but she doesn't. She's not a super credible wrestler. She got title shots. She got some TV.
Where's he at? He said, and then he said, "We made them remember." Now, sure, there's a couple lines here I'm forgetting, but oh my god, this was phenomenal. And I have deep reservations over spooky lore, stuff like that. This was a phenomenal piece of work.
I think the reason why it hit the way that it did was because it was deep and it was a serious topic. We're always out here talking about pro wrestling, right? And we get all of these weird stories. I mean, God, in pro wrestling, we've seen someone give birth to a hand. We've seen, the craziest things, right? People get set on fire. All of these crazy things that you've seen in pro wrestling throughout the decades, right? And this is a situation where it's a real life thing. And I don't know off the top of my head when we got into something like this that sort of throws back to someone's real passing. And when Uncle Howdy was doing the interview, all you could see was the silhouette of somebody, and I could be like, oh, wait, who's being interviewed, right? Like I didn't know who was being interviewed, and then when it was revealed that it was Bo Dallas, I thought, oh, this is sort of trippy. The way that it's the Uncle Howdy character interviewing Bo Dallas, it's sort of a mind trip, right? And then when Bo Dallas starts to really open up about Bray, and when he opens up about all of what you just said right now, all of it.
Hold on, I might have missed some lines here.
This one do anything for you?
I like backstage attack. I think that this is
Katana and Kane in the day. Big win. The push is resumed a little bit. I had mentioned this a while back. I thought they came on a little strong with
Jackson just put in the one, then him not catching Gable. That
I don't have a problem with Hayden. Some interesting stakes here. Just like Teases loves that really. But Seth Rollins says, if I don't win the title, I'll have a check.
Alright, so
Out to the ring for the very next segment, which would have to wait because we had a commercial. So she had.
Priest looks at the rest of the guys. I'm glad you guys are having fucking fun in here. But so is Braun Strowman, who's had his way with the Judgment Day in recent weeks. Damian Priest says Braun Strowman should have already been handled. But by all means, guys, enjoy your video. Priest as usual. And don't forget, Miz is on commentary for all this. Watching this happen on the monitor. Past booking, but after watching Rose promo on All In, that was some good stuff. Do not know why Pat wasn't on the show. David, to answer your question, Spiteful's a big reason I'm still a wrestling fan. Well, thank you so much.
I feel like part of what also made this work is that it was more psychological. And
Yes.
that's where you can get dark with it because we know that the mind is a dangerous place. We know that people's minds are, what real life situations shape the way you think and shape the way you feel. And I feel like that is something realistic. When you're telling me this person is doing this, or that because of something that they went through, okay, that's psychological and that makes more sense to me than I'm going to freaking, I don't know, zap you with my hands or something or whatever. This is something that you can buy.
Yeah, I agree. Guys, please leave a thumbs up on this video. Get your super chat, get your humper chats in. We are heading down the home stretch. We got a lot of live integration here. We'll talk about the backstage stuff after this, but she cut a promo and Zelina interrupts. And I like Zelina just fine from an in-ring perspective and all that stuff. And I thought she did great in the promo. I thought that she did
This is her best promo, Sean.
Oh,
Maybe a better one that she's done.
She kicked ass on this promo. I thought that she was great, and she really needed to. WWE is not giving you a reason to want to see her compete for the title. She has not won a match this year. Why does this keep happening? And people will say,
let it happen.
I know, and like, listen, Piper did make it happen. AJ off of a loss, they made sense from the storyline perspective. Gable got 5 title shots, they at least made sense of it from a kayfabe perspective. Alba and Isla hadn't won in 8. It's specifically and very often happening in the women's division in WWE. Repeatedly. It's like, oh, here we go. Can't give them a win. Like, have a win on Speed or something, or main event, or what? Something. Give her some wins. And listen, I feel the same thing on AEW as well. Like when I see Daniel Garcia saying, "Man, I'd really like that international title shot," I'm like, "Well, then just go attack Will Ospreay. It worked for Brian Cage. Why aren't we making sense of this stuff? It's not real. It's scripted. You can script Zelina to win 1 or 2 matches. You can have an eliminator or a top contender match or something. Literally anything. You've got Adam Pearce telling Drew McIntyre that he needs to earn his way into Money in the Bank after he got screwed out of the world title. But Zelina is to roll up and be like, "Give me that title shot," and it's okay. And listen, that ain't a personal attack on Zelina. She doesn't write the show. She doesn't book the show. All I need is her to win once. Make some sense of it. Because had that happened, I would think this already fantastic promo that she did was even better. Because I would want to see it a little bit more. I don't think she's going to win it, but damn, man, it's very frustrating. Like, wins and losses should matter. It should be.
I agree with you. because that's how I felt about a lot of this other stuff that you just mentioned. So yeah, I agree with that. I echo the same sentiment. As for Zelina Vega, I had no idea she had this in her. I'll be real with you, I was very surprised.
And he's running 23 miles an hour. Hits somebody with Steiner line. And he gets all animated before a fucking spear. That's not somebody you want to boo. This is the perfect example of differentiating both administrations. The difference between when Vince did it and the difference between when Triple H does it. It would have forced you to boo him. This administration will not be booed. Pal. I do not give Braun Breaker the Intercontinental Championship. I don't. I can't see it happen. I cannot see it happen. After what we got at Clash, this is just one instance. After what we saw at Clash and Drew McIntyre getting screwed out of the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, I can't see Triple H go into Sami Zayn's backyard. It's from Montreal, but it's still in Canada. He's going to be over his spot. I can't see Triple H taking the IC title, taking Sami Zayn, doing the match in Canada, and having him lose. I can't see it. But what Jason and I talked about, we talked about Gable and the Wyatt Six attack, and him being potentially in the Money in the Bank. We didn't know then that he would be old. He was amongst the murdered last week. Gable is now in the Money in the Bank, qualified tonight against Braun Strowman and Braun Strowman. Now, the match itself is going to be fantastic. There's no doubt in my mind. It's unpredictable. There's a lot of top guys in that match. Anybody can win. But I want to focus on Chad Gable. Imagine. And I don't want to say that this is going to be, and they have to really clarify the rules. And Chad Gable kind of said something last week that doesn't really apply to what I'm about to say. Because last week he said he's going to win Money in the Bank, win the World Heavyweight Championship. Two situations I can see play out. First one, Chad Gable wins the Money in the Bank and cashes in the same night against Sami Zayn and Braun Breaker. I know people are not going to get a sixth match out of Chad Gable and Sami Zayn as Sami says he's done and moving on. And WWE, by all accounts, have already told you that they're moving on from Chad Gable getting a shot at the Intercontinental Championship. But what if Chad Gable wins the Money in the Bank briefcase and cashes in for the Intercontinental Championship? I know you're probably saying, well, JD, it's for a shot at either World Championship. Yes, it is. But you guys got to go back to Friday night where LA Knight had a microphone in his hand, said he would win Money in the Bank, and then cash in on Logan Paul to win the United States Championship. Now, you got to understand why WWE used this language and this verbiage on television. Are they thinking about changing the rules? Are they thinking about having the Money in the Bank briefcase be universal, meaning not just specifically for the World Heavyweight Championship or the WWE Championship? Because you got to understand, the Money in the Bank briefcase winner, they're looking at Gunther and they're looking at Cody. Gunther and Cody Rhodes are not losing when Gunther wins it, not losing the championship for the rest of the year. So is WWE trying to fix a problem before they actually go ahead and do it? Are they trying to avoid a problem? Because from my vantage point, the champions for the next year are locked in and solid. And no matter who the Money in the Bank winner is, they ain't beating Cody and they ain't beating Gunther. So is WWE opening up to the idea of having it be more than just the World Championships, which would lead to Gable cashing in on the IC title? Because I can see that happening. As I said before, I don't see Braun Breaker beating Sami Zayn, and I don't see Sami Zayn beating Braun Breaker clean. Do we go and do another DQ at the pay-per-view? That would be fucking lame.
Exactly.
Or do we have Chad Gable win the briefcase, cash in, and become
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is. Too. I see a lot of people saying Theory. Theory did it for the United States Championship. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He didn't do it willingly. See, this was at a point when Triple H was trying to fix huge messes from the previous administration. He knew that when they gave Austin Theory the Money in the Bank briefcase, that him holding that briefcase was a fucking huge weight around. It was an albatross around his neck. He was not cashing in on any of the current world champions at the time. So why cash in and lose and become a fucking loser to a Seth Rollins or Roman Reigns? Now, it didn't really make him look any better because he cashed in on the United States champion, but WWE tried to get that briefcase off of him in the worst way possible, and they didn't give a shit. It was almost like that was a reset. Hey, we gotta get rid of this shit. Vince put it on Austin Theory for whatever fucking reason, and he didn't have a reason. He didn't have a reason to put it on Austin Theory. Do you remember how he won it? He wasn't even in that Money in the Bank ladder match. He came out as the last guy who wrestled 60 seconds and won the fucking match. A last-minute decision. So no matter how much it embarrassed Austin Theory, it was a creative decision made to get the fucking briefcase off of him because it was going nowhere. That's all that was done. Now, this year, I could see them changing the rules slightly. IC title, I could see that happen. Now, what if Chad Gable cashes in for the World Heavyweight Championship? He did say last week that he's going to do something that Otis has never done before. That's win the World Heavyweight title. I could see this happen. He wins it. At SummerSlam, he cashes it in. He beats whoever for the championship, whether it's Rollins or Gunther. Gunther wins it. He beats Gunther and gets his revenge. And then they get a rematch at Bash in Berlin, and Gunther wins it officially there. I mean, then that renders Gable a 4-week champion. It's basically WWE's modern-day version of Tuesday in Texas, when The Undertaker beat Hulk Hogan at the fucking Survivor Series in 1991, only to lose it 5 days later back to Hulk Hogan. This wouldn't be 5 days later, it would be 4 weeks later. Do we really want to see Chad Gable hold the belt for 4 weeks only to drop it to Gunther at Bash in Berlin? I mean, he would be a world champion. He would be recognized as a world champion, but I don't think Chad Gable could really withstand more embarrassment and more loss. They gotta start building this guy up. Chad Gable should start winning matches. Chad Gable should start winning matches decisively. Having him cash in on the Intercontinental title will do just that, because at that point, he would then maybe align himself with the Creed brothers. I don't like option 2, but I can see option 1 playing out specifically. Now, he's in the match with, I'm assuming Drew McIntyre is going to advance, and Jey Uso is in the match. I can see that being the case as well, Jey Uso winning. But I think Jey Uso's got a bigger story ahead of him, and that's not Money in the Bank. That's a fucking civil war amongst his family taking place with the introduction of Jacob Fatu. And Roman's going to be back any month. It's going to be very interesting to see how they play out Money in the Bank. But my early odds-on favorite is Chad Gable. I'm going with Chad Gable to win Money in the Bank. Lyra Valkyria.
$24/7 deal. Do you guys see your role? Yeah, didn't need that. But backstage, Liv throughout. So in that Zelina promo,
Sorry, I was going to say Carmella too. Liv Morgan, she, God, man,
to this. Damien goes into the clubhouse and Liv emerges, and it's just Finn in there. Finn's like, hey,
There are two evils. I guess I'll take Finn and JD. But I was so glad that we were done with Finn and Priest as champions, and then
Lesser
we're back
two
here.
you mean like between this
Oh
and
my
this?
God! Every week, Sean.
Or is it-
Every
hold
week, I'm done with these photos.
Is it between this and this?
I'm gonna log into the Fightful account and delete them.
So they R-Truth said he's got a huge head. Michael Cole said a Klingon-like head.
So now they have. The point is that it's not like I'm out here jumping over the moon because oh my God, Finn and JD are champions. No, I know exactly what this is gonna look like, and I know that I'm gonna get tired just the way that I did about our Truth and Liz. So I'm really not screaming or jumping for excitement right now with the men's tag team division.
Toby says, Sean, I love seeing you on Busted Open in these things. One more two. They get a 24/7 deal. Do you guys see the phenomenal morning show that you guys should check out called In the Weeds? We would greatly appreciate if you all did that. I want to thank our Adam Pierce said, no, you quit last week.
Knocking on the door of the locker room of the Alpha Academy. Otis, Tozawa, Maxine, they all walked out into the hallway. And Gable claimed last week, my life flashed before my eyes. And what I saw were all three of you. He called them family. He said it takes a big man to admit when he's wrong. He goes, I may have stepped over the line once or twice. And then he apologized. And Gable said, families fight, but they stick together. Otis said that anybody who hurts Maxine and Tozawa is not family. He said, I meant what I said last. Row, Roman Reigns, gently down the street. That's not what he said last. That's not what he said. Row, Roman Reigns, gently down the street. That's right, John. John said, Otis said, sorry, you got.
Well, that's over.
You know, maybe Seth Rollins is a greater opponent for him to beat, sure, I suppose. But Priest has had his run. If you were going to hot potato anybody, you would have given it to Drew at Clash. So there's no evidence, nothing is pointing to Rollins winning this championship. To me, it's a guaranteed no. Now, it might not be a victory for him. Like I said, we could see interference, we could see the Wyatt 6, we could see Judgment Day, we could see some sort of DQ or some bullshit that just cancels out the stipulations, and then you do the triple threat at SummerSlam. That way, Rollins' presence in the championship match can have some spice. Kick it up a notch, you know? Because I think that would be a fun triple threat. Rollins, Priest, Gunther. It's super fun. But it doesn't look now, based on the stipulation, that's even a possibility at this point. So we need to look at this match as having one winner and one loser, and I just don't see Seth Rollins winning. So if Rollins loses, like I said earlier, what does Rollins do at SummerSlam? I feel like he's gonna have to face whoever shows up and costs him the match here, or something. Brock Lesnar could come back. I mentioned the Wyatt 6. This is the main event. I could see the Wyatt 6 showing up and doing something to fuck with Seth, and then you got Rollins and Uncle Howdy at SummerSlam. I mean, that might sound silly, but who else is Rollins going to work with? Give me examples. I want them. If Rollins loses at Money in the Bank, who is his SummerSlam opponent? It has to be somebody. He ain't going to be left off the card. And who else on Raw do they have that's a big enough opponent for SummerSlam? It wouldn't be just like a normal Raw match. At this point, Rollins can work with anybody on the Raw roster, and it would just be a Raw match. What is pay-per-view worth? What's SummerSlam worth if it's not going to be a title match? Following my train of thought, he's got to do something. So, in my mind, he was either going to be in triple threat, the world title match is going to be a triple threat with Rollins involved, or he's going to be working with somebody else. What I don't see happening is him winning the championship and then dropping it to Gunther. It could be Rollins and Gunther. I suppose Gunther came out at the end of this and got between the two of them. And basically wished both of them luck. Had a lot of good things to say about both. He said, Rollins, you're the man that made this championship legacy what it is. And Priest is the guy that's been carrying Raw on his back all year. So, since WrestleMania. So he was very complimentary. So when I saw the three of them there, I'm like, I really like my SummerSlam idea of having a triple threat. But when you have a stick like you do with Money in the Bank, I don't know how you get to that now. So looking at all the different variables here and the different possibilities, who in the chat thinks that Rollins winning the belt and dropping to the jumper sounds like a realistic thing WWE does in 2024? Just doesn't to me. So he's losing, which means he cannot challenge for the world title for the rest of the year, which is in a way good because now it gives you don't have to explain why he's not in the world title picture. This is the problem they had with Undertaker way back in the days because you can't really justify not giving him title shots because he never loses. So what do? You distract us with multiple different opponents, monsters, giants, all different types of people. He has all of these feuds with to distract him from the championship so they don't have to, on TV, try to explain to fans why the most dominant person in the company never gets championship shots. And with Seth Rollins, this is a world champion. This is a guy that is a main eventer. He's nothing else other than a main eventer. He is always going to be in the title mix. He's never going to suffer enough losses that's going to knock him so far down the ladder that he's not within arm's reach of the title shot at all times. So he has to work with somebody big. You know, can't just be Seth Rollins and Finn Balor. This ain't 2016. You know, so who's he going to work with? What's he going to do? What's going to happen?
The match next week against Rey Mysterio. And she got me and JD a tag team title match tonight against Miz and R-Truth. And they both agreed, it all seemed too good to be true. Priest wished Balor good luck with his title match. Balor's expression changed. Once Priest left the room, kind of rolled his eyes, shook his head, and foreshadowed. They then aired an advertisement. I never thought I would see the day. I was losing all hope. They had an advertisement for the WrestleMania 40 documentary that was supposed to be released the week after WrestleMania. It got pulled, and it's been 2 months, and nothing's been mentioned, nothing's been said, nothing's been teased. They aired a trailer for it. It looks great. Apparently, there was so much footage they shot, it took them this long to go through it all, piece it all together. What do we use? What do we not use? What does The Rock not want us to use? And so now we have a finished documentary, July 3rd, Wednesday, July 3rd on YouTube. You can finally see the WrestleMania documentary. At least, look, they could have really fucked over AEW and built this up for 8 p.m. on Wednesday, but I think it's dropping at 7 o'clock. So they're dropping it an hour before that. That's very nice. Very kind of them. See? They're doing Tony kind of solid. We have the World Heavyweight Champion, Damian Priest, out to the ring. Priest said that he sees someone in Seth Rollins that he does not want to be. He said Rollins is great, but he won't see the mountaintop again so long as he's the champion. He was sort of meandering here. Not really much of a promo. If there's one really glaring weak spot in his game, because he has, in my opinion, showed a lot of people why he is world championship caliber material when it comes to his in-ring matches. He can carry a world championship main event. Close out Money in the Bank with Rollins and Priest for the world heavyweight title, which I think they might do. You can do that. He closed out Clash at the Castle with Drew McIntyre. Yes, Drew had the advantage. He had all the fans loud for him on his side. Drew was great. Priest held his own. I think he's proven a lot of people wrong with his in-ring work over these past several months. His promos are missing something. His promos, they lack something. They lack any sort of, I don't know, they just lack any sort of emotion. They lack any sort of real compelling aspects to them. He just he talks in these kind of vague terms about stuff. There's no reaction to it. It's just a weird thing, and he needs to work on that. Maybe Maybe part of it could be the material they're giving them, I guess. But look, it's what you make of it, right? You take it and you make it work, and he just doesn't typically have anything very interesting to say. Seth Rollins came out. He danced his way to the ring. People sang his song. He said he and the fans don't buy Priest because his words and actions don't match up. Rollins said Priest claims he doesn't want help, but he needed help in his title defenses, or he wouldn't be the champion. Priest said that he didn't ask for anybody's help, people just got involved. Rollins said he wasn't there to run him down. He actually has a lot of respect for him. He said, look, I don't appreciate being one-upped. Usually, the challenger would be the one to issue the challenge. You volunteered and gave a championship. You one-up. He said he respects it. It was a bold move, but now he wanted to one-up Damian Priest by sweetening the pot a little bit. He said, look, I don't know if you're a gambling man, but let's call it a little gentleman's bet. We don't even have to get Adam Pearce. Rollins said if by some chance Priest were to win their match in Money in the Bank, he being Rollins, would not be able to challenge again for the World Heavyweight Championship so long as Damian Priest was the champion. Which, bold move there, right? Real bold, considering that at most, Damian Priest has about 6 weeks left, right? When's SummerSlam? 6 weeks? He's got about 6 weeks to go. Maybe not even. Might be a little less than 5 or 6 weeks as the World Heavyweight Champion, if he doesn't lose the Money in the Bank. Because he ain't beaten Gunther at SummerSlam. So Seth Rollins is not going to have to wait very long. If he does lose the Money in the Bank, to get another crack at the World Heavyweight Champion. So Priest is fine with that. He accepted it. Now you can see him now. Yeah, sure, whatever. But when I win, when I beat you to become World Heavyweight Champion, Priest will get the chance to show that he can stand on his own 2 feet and he must leave the judgment. And the crowd reacted to that. Priest had a reaction to that. Ultimately, though, he said, I like it. He said, I'm the champion, and that means the Judgment Day needs me a whole lot more than I need them. He accepted the challenge, and then he and Rollins shook hands. And then Gunther showed up. We haven't seen this man in a few weeks. King of the ring. You'll notice no crown. No crown. He never put the crown on his head. Even the night he won the tournament, he held it, but he never wore the crown. He came out on Raw the very next episode of Raw, right? 2 days later. He had the crown, never wore it. You know why? Because he's going to look like a fucking idiot if he puts that on his head. He wasn't wearing it. Now he doesn't even bring it out to the ring. That's your king of the ring. He's all dressed up in a suit. He doesn't look quite as intimidating in a suit. He gets into the ring, and he says he respects their gentleman's agreement.
Right? But even I don't like when someone talks like that because you look like a joke. You look
then the better man out of the two of you would be the lesser man.
I don't
Step
like
into the ring with
you're
me
stupid.
at SummerSlam. And he left. Very simple promo here. The way I see it, because I thought the minute they announced this match last week that Rollins was getting a crack at the World Heavyweight Championship, I said it's going to be Rollins and Gunther at SummerSlam. Like that's the more marquee match. If Rollins is back full time, which apparently he is, you're going to have him in a big match at SummerSlam. Right? What else are you going to do with him if he's not challenging for the World Heavyweight Championship? I don't know. I don't know what you're going to do with him. Now, with these stipulations, now it makes it more likely, I think, that Priest is going to win. I think it actually makes it more likely that Priest is going to walk out with the win. Because, like I said, Seth is not going to have to wait very long to challenge for the World Heavyweight title again. Weeks at most. So, at the very least, it does make things a little more unpredictable now than I felt they were last week. Now it's like, oh, no, not so good. Now we go on. Comment that Priest made about how I'm the champion may need me a lot more than I need them. It's not going to go over very well with Finn Balor and the other members of the Judgment Day, but especially Finn Balor. There were different spots on the show. This one episode tonight where they were really driving home cracks in the relationship between Priest and Balor. I mentioned the segment earlier in the back when Priest walked off and Balor sort of rolled his eyes and shook his head. Comment here by Damian Priest. Later in the show, we'll get to the main event. All the stuff with Liv Morgan, Damian Priest doesn't want them to have anything to do with her. Yet at the end, by the time the show was over, Balor was shrugging his shoulders, even though she was there, like, hey, whatever. There's a lot going on right now. And the only question is whether it's Money in the Bank or SummerSlam where things come to a head. Whether Balor just flat out turns on him, the entire group turns on him. What is going to happen? What's going to be that one explosive moment that finally blows up the Judgment Day? Because I think it might be a SummerSlam thing. I don't know if it's going to happen that quickly. What do you think? And so next Saturday is already Money in the Bank. It's not that far off, but it's coming. Something's going to go down very soon between those two. Then we had the best segment on the entire show. We had Michael Cole talking about that thing, referring to Nikki Cross as that thing, handing him the VHS tape earlier. Cole said the production truck was able to track down a VCR. And it's got one in front. You never know when. So they could actually show what was on the video tape. So they aired the footage. Uncle Howdy. Yeah, I just realized I had a brand new mask for him. Actually, I noticed it last week, but I didn't mention it. It is a different mask. The last time we saw Uncle Howdy when he was out there with Bray, it was that old mask, kind of long. I kind of like this version of the Uncle Howdy mask to the Kane's mask that he started using in 2006. Because it cut out like the face and the mouth and everything.
Some people love it, some people say it makes sense, some people say it ain't.
He's asking this person if he remembers who they are. That person that he was talking to was Bo Dallas. Because they cut in the show, Bo Dallas.
Well, Triple H said in the press conference.
That Uncle Howdy. You see, Bo Dallas is sitting there.
And people brought this up because that way they was
Bo and Howdy. Dallas said, I am nobody. Howdy responded, there you are. And he asked, how did it feel when your brother died? And I'm sitting here like, that took this in a direction that I was not expecting. It's like 0 to 60 in about 3 seconds. You talk about going right to Final Jeopardy, there it is, right there. So Dallas said that he felt like the most important thing in his life, he was obviously very emotional as he was talking about this, and he said he felt like the most important thing in his life was taken away from him, and like nothing would ever matter anymore. Howdy asked him if he was exploiting his brother's legacy. He both said that all he ever wanted was to be like his brother. He looked up to him, he said he wanted to be him. He worked his entire career so that he could have the opportunity to work there next to him. They were going to rule together, and they were there. They had it. And then it was taken away from him. There's no one on this earth that feels more hurt than him. No one. Michael Cole said there was no struggle to get away. Michael Cole. John Gable lived. I'm more intrigued by this version of Liv Morgan with the antics that a last-minute decision. So no matter how much it embarrassed Austin Theory, it was a creative decision made to get the fucking briefcase off of him because it was going nowhere. That's all it was done. Now,
I already heard this.
He's insisting he should automatically be added to the Money in the Bank ladder. Adam Pearce said, no, you quit last week. Drew says he didn't really quit. Pearce says, well, all you have done is disrupt things on both shows over the last week. He said Punk impersonated a referee and screwed him over. He deserves a shot. He asked if Seth Rollins deserves a title match when he beat him at WrestleMania. Punk screwed me in Scotland running the fucking referee show. What the fuck do I gotta do to get my fair shot around him? He told Pearce to do the right thing. He said if he didn't, he'd find out what the meaning of disruption really is. Drew walked away, Liv Morgan walked past him, and we got the long, singular camera shot of Liv. The rest of the family out and listened to Gable.
Yeah.
Gable says his whole life flashed before his eyes. He says it was scary, but when it happened, all he could see was Otis, Maxine, and a fair clip out. He called the Alpha Academy a scam. He says he might have stepped over the line once or twice, and he wanted to say he was truly sorry. He said families fight, but they also stick together. Otis says he's sorry what happened to Gable, but he meant every word that he said last week. We're done. He left and went back into the room, and so did Tozawa. Maxine stayed outside with Gable. Maxine told Gable that he really hurt Otis's feelings because Otis looked up to him. You were his big brother. She says that they are glad he's okay, and what happened to him must have been terrifying. She said, Otis just needs time. Let me go talk to him. All of a sudden, three brothers walked up to Gable and asked if he was okay. Gable says, no, I'm not okay. I need help. So, this is the first instance that we're seeing from the Wyatt family integrated into a story that is not specifically theirs, but they're going to have a direct effect on. Now, they want you to think that Gable was scared into being alone. He had no family. He's scared to death. He needs his family back. Are the Wyatts trying to prove to Gable that he is in the wrong and the people that he wronged he now must make right? Is that the story? Is that what they're going for with the Wyatt family? Or the Wyatt says? Are they targeting people that have done wrong to others and hoping that these people see the error of their ways? I don't know. So it was interesting to see Gable go apologize to Otis. Otis didn't want anything to do with it. Or was it something that I said earlier? That it's a take on what the House of Black does. Malachi or someone along the House of Black, Julia Hart, sticks black mist in someone's face. And then all of a sudden they turn the other way. They become evil. Character change, a little bit of an attitude change. They go into their deeper, darker self. Is that what we're seeing? The disappointment that the Alpha Academy feels. Now Otis is sticking to his guns and Gable's feeling. He lost everything. The Wyatt family wants him, or the Wyatt Six wants him to feel the loss that they suffered. And now he has to find his own way. And here comes the Creeds. I don't know, man. It's very interesting to see how they're going to weave the Wyatts into the storyline. This is the first storyline that they're being weaved in. We don't know which direction we're going, but it looks like Gable is going to align with the Creeds because he's got no other fucking choice and he needs help. And the help is not going to come from Otis. He's trying to do the right thing, but Otis doesn't want anything to do with it. And now he's got to go and find help on his own. Here comes the Creeds. Here comes Icon.
It's the whole thing with WWE. Were there really that many people criticizing Bo Dallas for exploiting Bray Wyatt? I mean, come on. I like what they did here. I thought this was very good. It was it kind of hits all the right notes if they're going to hit you in the heart whenever they bring up Bray. And when he said that question, how does it feel? When he brought up the brother being dead, it's just, again, I wasn't expecting it to go that way, but I'm glad it did. And I think it had to. I think it had to be addressed. The only thing that's still unclear to me is why the package was addressed to Pat McAfee. As they said, Michael Cole said the package was addressed to Pat McAfee. And I think I have a sense of why, but they didn't address it. I was actually expecting when they got to the end of the show, we were going to get more footage, and it was going to be Pat, which is why he wasn't on the show. Why wasn't he there? Because they had him off somewhere, interrogating him, torturing him.
Afterwards, got remanded and over. No. Morgan walked out.
You see a blue.
Is working, and I like it a lot. So that's why I think that when Rhea Ripley comes back, it might not just be as simple as Ripley's going to come back and Ripley the champ again. Liv's getting herself over, so you might have to rework some plans when Ripley comes back. That might be what they're setting in motion here. And then Morgan is actually getting pretty over here. So
End of the show, they would use the Wyatt 6 for another cliffhanger 2 weeks in a row, but
it's all too good to be true. Priest says that sounds about right. But listen, you got yours. Right? You got your tag team title match. Go win it and go kick ass. Good luck. At least the right man, a little living Finn Balor action. I'm telling you. Not looking good for Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest. We got a commercial during Raw airing about the WrestleMania 40 Behind the Curtain documentary. Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and The Rock, and how WrestleMania came about this year. We saw the clip of Paul Levesque saying they called an audible after fans reacted the way that they did to Cody Rhodes, and how they pivoted in a way that blurred reality and fiction, and the match that was named WrestleMania 40. The graphic said this will be released on July 3rd on YouTube at 7 p.m. Eastern. It looks like AEW will have a new lead-in for AEW Dynamite on Wednesday. If you don't think that WWE strategically airing this on Wednesday is a coincidence, fuck that shit, man. They did this strategically. They did this on purpose, man. AEW Dynamite at 8 p.m. This shit's gonna bleed right into Dynamite, man. They're looking to fucking stick it to Dynamite and AEW any chance that they get. So it looks like Sheldon, being the biggest draw for AEW, man, they got a lot of work cut out for them on Wednesday night. Those Big Bang Theory fellas. Now, but it's the Big Bang Theory and Kendrick Lamar and the summer weather and the fucking PGA US Open and the Masters tournament or whatever the fuck is airing. College baseball, WNBA. Let's use it all as excuses. The reason why AEW got 502,000 views. I will be watching. I've been looking looking forward to that for a very long time. Can't wait to see what they say. Damian Priest, he makes his way out to the ring. He's in the ring as the World Heavyweight Champion. Says he understands what Seth sees in him, but in Seth he sees the man he does not want to become. He says he doesn't want to be like Seth, standing opposite of his successor who is bigger and better. So as long as he remains the World Heavyweight Champion, Seth will never see the mountaintop again. And out comes Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins looking like 101 Dalmatians out there. Don't miss the action Friday, June 28th on ESPN and ESPN Plus. Was that they're partying today. We talked about the Royal Rumble, which is official, by the way, February 1st, 2025. The Royal Rumble will be in Indianapolis. He says it's still his show. Priest smiled, nodded. Seth said Priest just basically says he's never getting the title back. He says he doesn't believe Priest is that confident. He asked if fans believe this bull crap. It's coming out of Priest's mouth. Fans chanted no. Seth says they don't buy him as the man because his actions and words don't line up. He said Priest says all the right things about not wanting people's help, but in both of his title matches, if it weren't for the Judgment Day and Punk, Priest wouldn't be standing here as world champion. Priest says he understands what he's saying, but he didn't ask for anybody's help. Priest said, I am the world champion. As fans chanted, you suck. He says he can't change what happened, but he can address the present. Since Seth represents the past and is holding a whole lot of nothing. Seth then said, for now. Seth said he didn't come out here to run him down because he has a lot of respect for him. Said Priest one-upped him last week by challenging him to a title match at Money in the Bank. Respect. That's a bold move. He says he was there to one-up him. So he suggested that they sweeten the pot at Money in the Bank, and they don't need to involve Adam Pearce. No stipulation or anything, just a simple side bet or a gentleman's agreement. He says if Priest beats him, he'll never challenge for the title again as long as Priest is champion. But if he beats Priest and takes the belt back, then we'll find out if he really can stand on his own 2 feet because he'll have to leave the Judgment Day. So if he loses, he doesn't get another championship match as long as Damian Priest is the champion. But if he beats Priest, then Priest has to leave Judgment Day. That's the gentleman's agreement. That's the side bet that Seth Rollins is proposing. So, Priest, looking at Seth, his fans are chanting, yes, yes, yes. Priest laughed and says, you know what, I like it. He said, the way that I see it, I'm the champion, so to him, the Judgment Day need him a whole lot more than I need them. Again, that's the second week in a row. He said that. It's not going to bode well for Damian Priest. In fact, that will be the demise of Damian Priest because when they find out that he said that again, and he continues to behave and reprimand them the way that he has been over Liv Morgan, they will not listen to him. They will now be deciding they're going to take Liv's side, and Finn is going to take Liv's side because Finn is going to leave Judgment Day. And Damian Priest is going to be shit out of luck because he's going to want something that they're not going to want. They're not going to listen to Damian Priest because they're going to have the numbers game. And Priest and his one vote is going to be outvoted. Priest is pulling up shit's creek. His words will come back to haunt him at Money in the Bank. He dropped the mic, he said, Gunther's music played out. He did not come out with a crown. He did not have any gimmicky bullshit that Vince would have aligned him with. Vince would have had him come out there wearing the crown and wearing the cape, and they would have had him as fucking some weird nickname as King something Gunther. The King General, pal. He's out there. He's not talking in some weird fucking royal regal accent. I am the king of the ring. No, none of this shit. None of this skin garbage. He enters the ring, and he looked at both Seth and Priest and paused. I fully understand that there's a lot on the line here, sister. He wishes them both luck and says he cannot wait to see this match. May the better man win, but don't make a mistake at SummerSlam. The better man of you two will be the lesser man when he steps in the ring with me. What did I tell you? No matter who the champion is, Gunther is walking out of Cleveland as the world heavyweight champion. That is, unless Jack Gable waits to cash in and becomes the champion at SummerSlam and gets his revenge on beating Gunther. It's still possible, but Gunther's going to be your world champion before the end of the summer, before we get into the fall. Damian Priest, Seth Rollins, no and no. Gunther is the world's heavyweight champion. We got the VHS played that was handed to Michael Cole, and this was fucking great. It's got this old VHS look. It showed the contents of the tape. It showed Uncle Howdy speaking with this distorted voice in the mask. And they were seated. It was him and Bo. You didn't see Bo. You saw the back of Bo, but you saw Uncle Howdy speaking to somebody, and it was Bo. And in the Firefly Funhouse set, it was a little darkened, but you saw the Funhouse door. Uncle Howdy was speaking in this distortion effect. How have you been since the loss? Do you feel as though you have been forgotten about? Do you remember who you are?
Alright, I made this video long enough. I'm getting kind of tired. It's late. I made this video long enough. It's my birthday. I'm gonna celebrate my birthday today. So might will end the video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all support. Hit that like button. Leave a comment, please. Subscribe to my channel. I'll be back with more. This is Jacob Cast 2024. I'll see y'all later.